Breaking news coming in now here on 5 Live. Very strong indications of China opening a fresh front for a face-off in the Daulat Beg Oldie and Depsang sectors of northern Ladakh. Top sources are telling India today that since early June, Chinese mobilizations have been confirmed east from Daulat Beg Oldie and northeast from Depsang. Camps and vehicles have been witnessed moving quite prominently near an existing Chinese base in June. The Chinese base is not new. The Chinese base, which you see circled, was built before 2016, but new camps and vehicle tracks have been witnessed this month on satellite. Ground inputs confirm many of those movements. You can see vehicle tracks, you can see the existence of camps. We're going to cycle those images so you can see them even more clearly. This is a big exclusive that I'm bringing to you first here on 5 Live. That's the distance, not a big threat. That's how it exists right now. 23 and 21 kilometers away is that Chinese base, but there are Chinese camps which are edging their way along with vehicles towards the line of actual control. That's the distance there. And if I show you pictures of what that Chinese base and the surrounding camps looked like between May and now, you can clearly see the existence of vehicle tracks that have emerged in a big way, suggesting prominent new movement in that particular area. Let me go across to India Today's Gaurav Sawant live with me from Leh Ladakh on this. Gaurav, the Depsang area is one place where it was always expected that mobilizations may take place, given that the Chinese had last intruded into this area quite deep in 2013, and now as well it appears to be some mobilizations there. So our information is confirmed by these fresh images, except that the Indian Army has already expected this, Gaurav.
Shiv, you've accessed these exclusive images of Chinese army build-up, and there is cause for concern because look at the expanse of the Chinese build-up. Now, Depsang is one area which is right up there. We have our Daulat Beg Oldie, the advanced landing ground there. We have a brigade there. We access the Karakoram Pass from this area, and should the Chinese want, they may attempt to cut us off there, and that is why the army is now deployed there in large numbers. But as you very rightly pointed out, the Chinese have now put additional forces. Now, this is not normal. This is nowhere close to normal. We've been talking about what's happening at Galwan. We've been talking about what's happening at Pangong So. But now, look at Depsang up north in eastern Ladakh, where the Chinese are mobilizing additional columns of their artillery, their armor, their infantry combat vehicles and additional troops in that area. So these were troops who were brought in for that exercise, but now the Chinese are bringing them forward. Of course, the Indian Army preempted them by already being deployed. So what is being talked about at Patrol Point 11, 12, 13 areas of Raki Nala and Jeevan Nala, some talk about the Chinese having a track. Well, the Indian Army, from what sources are telling India Today, Shiv, the Indian Army is already deployed in this area along with air assets, including attack helicopters, should there be a need. But that force projection is good enough to send out a signal to either sides. Do they want an escalation or de-escalation, Shiv?
Okay, Abhishek, a quick word from you on this big exclusive. Depsang, DBO could be the next face-off point between India and China, but the Indian Army, expecting this, has already mobilized. If I remember, you had reported in May itself that several aerial sorties had already functioned to inject troops into that area, expecting possible Chinese hostile action there, which now stands confirmed.
That's right, Shiv. In fact, in May, there was a reserve force that was sent and it was scattered in different sectors of eastern Ladakh. That was about 12 to 13,000 troops as well as, weaponry. And that continues. There is no moving back considering what has happened, even though disengagement is being discussed. But the kind of forays the Chinese military is making into these areas, obviously there is no question of taking any chances, and a show of strength from the Indian side will continue, I've been told.
Okay, Gaurav and Abhishek, thank you very much for joining me on that. Now I want to...
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.